It's the middle of August in 2022.
You're welcome. Thanks. Where have you come from?
And everything seems to be familiar. But I'm afraid that behind the scenes, it isn't wonderful at all, because everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Let's start with the weather. After the driest summer for 87 years, the ground is parched and as hard as concrete. And as a result, the crops are taking a battering. On top of all this, there was the pretty little restaurant which we'd opened earlier in the summer to sell the food we'd grown and reared on the farm.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. But after just 6 weeks, the council served us with an enforcement notice, telling us it had to close.
We've got to be realistic about the projections for harvest 23. This is the wheat price.
Yeah.
But if you look at the blue line, where it peaked at over £350 a tonne.
Is it falling?
It's falling. So last year, we had low growing costs. This year, if we buy the same amount of fertiliser, there'll be £100,000 you can spend on fertiliser alone.
So I called a meeting with my number 2. I've got something serious to say to you. I've decided I'm going to make you farm manager.
Really?
Yep. I want you to run the farming side of it.
You're fired.
What?
You're fired.
I'm not fired.
You are.
I'm not, because you haven't heard how this is going to work.
Tell me that, then you're fired.
Here's how I want it to work. I've got to concentrate this year on making money out of that bit of the farm which isn't farmed. And I've just had a thought. Why don't we make it a competition? Who in the next 12 months can make the most money? Me out of unfarmed land, or you out of farmed land?
I like it.
Autumn was now upon us, which meant the bees would knock off for the year and the hedges would become bereft of fruit. However, I'd had another money-making brainwave and I couldn't wait to tell Charlie all about it. Got a new thing. Pigs.
Pigs.
Pigs. Job for Gerald there, look. Broken wall. With badgers. Hello? Yeah. Hi, how's things? Oh, no. Right. Yeah. Is there anything you want? Right, no. OK, look, I'll see you later on, OK? All right, take care. Gerald's got cancer. Oh, shit. Bollocks. No. Yeah, it's bloody complicated.
Yeah.
I've been phoning round, doctors and things I know.
Yeah.
And his odds are really good. But it's scaring him to death.
Yeah. He doesn't understand, you know, that.
No, I know he doesn't understand. And he's bewildered because, for obvious reasons, somebody said, look, I'm sorry, it's cancer. That's all he heard.
Yeah.
He's desperately upset. Terrified, poor man.
He's a strong man, isn't he? I mean, he's worked the land all of his life, you know. He's not unfit, is he? You know, he could do a day's work at this...
He's 74. He's amazing. Here they come.
Good pigs.
Cow. Oh, they are fantastic. Look at them. You rare breed, you. Come on, piggies. Welcome to Diddley Squat.
They're gorgeous, mate.
Aren't they? Fantastic.
Yeah, they're glorious.
Piggly squat. That's what the herd's called. He's already found the potatoes, look.
Yeah. They're gorgeous. Oh, look at them running around. They like it. Yeah.
This is beside herself. It's just all brilliant. So...
The pigs look amazing, actually.
Let me explain how it works, just because
Piggy.
I've been reading a book. We've got the weaners there.
Yep.
We've got the boar and 2 sows in here, and then... But we started there, and then we put him in there with 3 sows.
Hang on.
So he's now done the lot. Honestly, there's been pig orgy going on.
You put the boar in here,
Yeah.
and then in a week's space, you put it in with the other lot.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
No, you're joking. You're kidding. Please tell me you're lying.
No.
They have litters of like 10 to 14. You're going to have 50 small little piglets running around at the same time. Honestly. Fucking hell.
Go.
Come on. There you go. Piggies! Look at this, a whole pig city. Woodland pigs.
Hey, boys, look, they're snuffling around.
Have they started truffling already?
Yes, look, look.
Oh, look at their little faces. I've got to be honest, they look happier here than they did in there.
I feel happy here looking at them.
I do. Charlie had now submitted our appeal, and I had my fingers crossed that the farm shop, at least, could stay open, as it was the only way that my Farming the Unfarmed projects could ever make money. So I'm actually £8,230 up. To make sure we had a case, the shop had to be squeaky clean, which meant everything for sale in there had to have come from inside a council-imposed 16-mile radius.
We're under the spotlight properly.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of it is directed at the farm shop as well. And I know we've had discussions over the past few months about what you can and can't sell, and we've done the potato thing, which has gone brilliantly.
Yes, it has. Everyone loves it.
So, but you've got prices now on the...
Yeah.
We can't do that. We really, you can't sell them.
Yes.
You cannot sell them.
Yeah.
We can't give them any more ammunition. So anything that is 16 miles away must go.
And then the next night, our feed from the cameras in the pigloos suggested one of the mums was about to give birth.
Let's see how she's getting on.
Oh, look, there's an actual piglet. It's her first baby ever. The next day, irony of ironies, we had to go to the farm shop to meet Andy Garcia, the butcher.
Yeah, there's lots of it. Let's take a look at it.
Because he'd finished preparing the pigs I'd recently taken to slaughter.
There's 36 packs of 6 in a box.
Jeremy, sounding black forest sausages.
They sound good.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Oh, this is so good for my side of the chart. God's truth, that's brilliant. Mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
Mushrooms.
OK, good. Why? We've got quite a lot going on.
Yes, we have got quite a lot going on. This is incredibly easy. There's more. A lot more.
Fucking hell. I ain't taking the piss. We ain't gonna get that line now, are we?
I think I'm overboard. As we sanitised the front of the bags, my biology lesson got even weirder. But mycelium is where is it on the DNA? Is it like dinosaurs or like us?
There's different theories for everything. One of the leading ones is it actually comes from space. That's what they believe. They found mycelial-like structures on asteroids and bits of debris from space.
Well, that means mushrooms are space penises.
Yeah.
I can't. That's how I'm going to sell them in the shop. Jeremy's special space penises.
Wouldn't even label them as a mushroom, just...
Space penises. Right. I'm rather optimistically going to bring two crates. 2 crates for my mushrooms. Get into my Darth Vader outfit. My rubber gloves on. Gee! Holy moly! Look at those. And those. This is amazing. Having boxed up the mushrooms, I hightailed it over to the farm shop before it opened for business. Lisa?
Yeah?
I've got good news.
Yeah? Wow. They're beautiful.
They are, aren't they? We then went to show them to Scott, the chef in the shop's burger van.
Look at them.
Wow.
Aren't they beautiful?
And these are all grown up at the...
We're growing these, and we're going to have a regular supply of mushrooms.
Or we could do mushrooms on toast or something in the morning.
Yeah, mushrooms on toast.
Yeah, amazing.
Everybody wants mushrooms on toast.
You can maybe make some mushroom ketchup if you get to the end and you've got loads left.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah?
Mushroom soup?
Yeah, whatever you like.
I mean, we can get
Vegan
mushroom
burger?
Yeah.
Finally, we get some beef.
Shit.
Oh, it's not vegan. What have you done? What's wrong, love? I know. What's wrong?
You all right?
Okay, you're Oh, are you crying or laughing?
We've won the appeal.
Shut up.
No way!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh my God!
We've won the appeal.
Well done.
So, this is the 4th road bridge I've created because all day I've been selling mushrooms constantly, and we still have this many, and tomorrow morning there'll be this many again, and the next day, and the next day. In fact, I had so many mushrooms that besides selling them in the shop and the burger van, I was now hawking them round local pubs and even rival farm shops. I had some last night. I cannot tell you how good they are. I mean, I cooked some last night. Amazing. I had these last night. They're fantastic. Hi, Charlie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very well.
You look sound it.
Well, it's not great news, I'm afraid.
That was a surprise.
So, I've had 3 quotes back for the car park.
Yeah?
The first one is sort of, 67. The next one is 80, plus a bit. And then the one that actually I think is most sort of complete, because it includes the new highway entrance,
Yeah.
£94,127.
Well, why don't we do it? Gather round, everyone. We've mowed it already. Have you seen?
Yes, I've seen.
Quick question, eh? How long is this going to take? Because, I mean, we're in July
I'll
now. I'm just in terms of my time scale. How long is it going to take?
A month, and that is...
Oh, it won't take a month.
20 days, a builder's...
What?
20 days, isn't it? 5 days a week. We're not coming Saturday because it's open. I've got to go to church on a Sunday.
We're going to have this done in 2 days.
No, we're not.
We are.
No. Now stop it.
Come the morning of the 2nd and final day, we had removed nearly most of the topsoil and had begun to lay the plastic sheeting. So I felt confident we'd get everything done by the time the shop opened again the following morning. OK, Lisa and Alan, incoming.
Keep coming, me mate. Keep coming, keep coming. OK, beautiful. Go in top gear and go and get me another one, quickly.
Kaleb, realistically, we're not going to get this done today, are we?
No, you won't get all of it done, no.
As night began to fall, our drone revealed that we'd been valiant, but that Alan may have had a point.
We're going to be here next week now, aren't we?
Driest February ever, wettest March for 40 years.
Yep.
It didn't rain at all, but was cold in May. Then it went hottest June ever. Since then, it's been...
the wettest July.
Given that the weather had done the exact opposite of what we needed all year long, we were praying for an old-fashioned autumn with lots of warm sunshine. But no, the crucial harvesting month was also refusing to play ball. After sitting on our hands for day after frustrating day, conditions did finally start to improve.
Sounds better. Oats. We need under 15%. 15% now. So by the time Simon gets here, that will be fit to go.
But even though I'd lost whatever harvesting skills I'd once had, we did manage that day to get both fields of oats harvested and in the shed. Eat your heart out, Muck Scotland. We can have some Muck Chipping Norton porridge. A week later, all the results from the harvest were in, which meant it was time for the grand whiteboard finale. Well, here we are.
Big moment.
Kaleb and I therefore met in the office to find out who'd won. So, by farming the unfarmed land on the farm, I made £27,614.
Profit?
Profit.
Wow.
That is an awful lot of work for not quite enough money to buy Mini Countryman. I could earn more than that by making people cups of coffee on Paddington Station. I've got, look at this, 30% uplift on farming the unfarmed.
It's a 50% uplift.
No.
Yes.
But
if you gave me £1, I've given you £1.50 back. That's exactly what's just happened.
Oh.
With my side out of the way, it was now time for Charlie to let Kaleb know how he'd done.
183,000. 183 and £11.011.
180, so that's how much?
It's mad to think you've got to spend that to grow food. All that cost is to simply...
I know, and then we haven't just... now my heart's really going to pitter-patter, because...
So is mine.
So rapeseed.
Green pen, isn't it?
The green pen. Rape, we'd actually... there was more of it than £10,172.
So it looks like you were right to plant rape.
Wheat. The good news, it made milling.
And we... yes.
Yep, the wheat, the winter wheat.
So that's bread, human food.
Yep, £93,204.
And that's at 250 quid.
£250 a tonne, yep.
Come on, let's keep going. Oats.
Yep. Made milling, £26,835. Then we come down to grass seed, which was your haylage field at the top.
Yep.
4,890.
How many cuts did you get in the end?
3.
Durham wheat, pasta. You didn't think it was going to make it, did you?
No, and it has. £60,165. We are going to...
60,000...
165.
165. That looks like a good round number, doesn't it, there? Look at it.
Jeez. Christ, that's fantastic.
However, spring barley...
Here it is.
It was the...
We can't use it to make Hawkston beer, can we?
It's the finest quality animal feed.
OK, now can we do the adding up?
Yep.
This is the important thing.
So
you've got to beat
bottom right.
27,600 in
200.
What?
And 27,998. So your total, Kaleb, at the top is 44,987.
Oh, he's beaten me.
$987.
Well, there you go.
Woo!
Well done. First year of being farm manager, and you've kicked my arse completely.
But we're a team.
So if we add those two together, 40, 50...
72 and a half.
72.
£72,000. Well, that's, I mean, that's...
1,000 acres, £72 an acre.
Go to the pub today, then.
But, Caleb, as you know, farms always demand cash, don't they? And we've started next year's cycle.
Yep.
So actually I need all of that to fund the seed, the fertiliser and the sprays. So
we can't go to the pub?
No.
Well, you need every single penny?
Every single penny. For seed, ferts and sprays for next year. That's not even covering the contracting charge.
So I'll take you for a pint, then.
I became a grandfather for the first time since we were last here. You became a father again. And you, the G-Dog, beat the big C.
Yeah.
I think we can drink to that.
Cheers,
well done,
guys.
mate.
Cheers,
well done.
Cheers, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody, for helping to make this the best job in the world.
I would like to thank everybody, all the film crew and all my friends here. All of you have been so kind to me and my family.
Oh.
And thank you very much.
Gerald,
We're here for you all the time. That's good.
Cheers,
well,
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.